Nicky Sinden is addicted to fishing.
Whether it's straylining for big snapper, jigging for kingfish, spearfishing or diving, she loves it all and is on a constant quest to learn more. Join her each week as she road trips around the country, tracking down New Zealand's local fishing legends as they share their stories, tapping into their local knowledge and showcasing their tips, tricks and techniques.
Hey, I'm Nikki and welcome to ADOS Addicted to Fishing. This week we're doing things a wee bit differently. We're heading out the west coast and we've got a legendary fisherman coming with us. We're going to beach launch the Stabicraft at Muriwai. Wish us luck. Muriwai is a 50-kilometre stretch of wild west coast beach located 45 minutes northwest of Auckland. This week's local fishing legend is none other than Jed Rads, who has been living and breathing this corner of the world since he was a boy.
Dad sort of introduced us to fishing and I'm just the minor sort of creeping up the ranks. He's the legend really. I grew up watching them go through the surf and catching all these massive fish, even when the yellowfin were around, big yellowfins and marlin and watching them have a ball and growing up with that sort of pushes you and makes you want to do it yourself. You want to experience the same thing that your parents' peers and stuff did. So that's what sort of got us into the surf launching. Tomorrow I think we've got the gap for the weather to go through the beach. Nobody's been out there in a while, so it'll be interesting. The swell's right down, so take you through the process of launching and retrieving off a beach, which is always a colourful experience.
The big waves and rugged Muriwai coastline protect the fishing grounds off it. Only a handful of locals are experienced enough to tackle the challenge of launching a boat from the beach, and the reward will hopefully be an unforgettable day's fishing.
The way we look at it with the fishing club, we sort of make sure we're 100% confident that we're going to make it outside the surf. If there's any doubt in the mind, you just can't do it. You can't hesitate in the surf. The power in the waves and the power in your boats, you might think you can make it sometimes, but it's the littlest wave with the least amount of water underneath it that's going to get you. And we've got a one-day window tomorrow, so we'll be able to get out and play in that natural marine environment. We know where we're going, we just got to unhook the boat when the trailer hits the water and make sure the car's all right, car's in four-wheel drive, spin the boat around and wait for a decent gap. Get the engine started, trim down and we're into it. Set comes through, we can wait in the hole that's just in front of the bar, but we get our gap, we're gone. Hold on, Nikki.
Local knowledge is a must when beach launching at Muriwai. One mistake might mean the loss of your boat and serious bodily harm. The best thing to bring with you is someone who's done it before.
Spotted the surfer on the outside of us, the bar on the inside, so we're trying to hit the gap in the middle where there's no white water and hopefully a lot of water underneath us.
Sweet, we made it, high five.
Still got the shakes from the surf.
Yeah, it was a wee bit nerve-wracking, but I've seen it worse out there and probably wouldn't be comfortable launching anything more than, what was that, like 1.1 metres?
Oh, that was 1.12, but
yeah.
You've got to be 100%, Nikki. If you have any hesitations, just don't do it, eh?
Yeah.
That's gnarly, but we made it, so we're out snapper fishing.
Yeah, sweet. Well, I reckon we just get straight to the spot and drop our lines in the water.
No worries. Hang on to your pie.
Getting out on the west coast is a unique fishing experience, which not many anglers get the chance to do. But unlike the feature-rich marine environment of the east coast, the west is relatively barren, which means a different approach is needed to find the fish.
You launch your boat and you come out here, are you just searching around looking on your Furuno for schools of fish, or what's your plan?
We're just following the sounders really.
Yeah.
Some of us follow the friends, but we follow the schools. We just sort of just drive like this, maybe out to a sort of area where you've had a good session before, and then follow it. And then once you get there, you might have seen some snapper sign back a bit, so you turn around and go hit the snapper sign. But you got to have a lot of faith in your technology out here. See, here we go. We're in 33 metres.
Yeah.
See those little bits on the bottom?
Yeah.
That's us. Give it a crack, eh, Nicky?
Yeah, sounds good. Right, so what kind of setup are we going to use today, Jed? Ledger rig?
Just a single hook ledger rig.
Yeah.
It's the producer. This is the no frill side of the coast. Soft baits usually get chewed off, but this is the local favourite. Ledger with a big loop, big long trace at the top.
80 pound?
Yeah, 80 pound, 100 pound. Little baits, starting off.
Yeah, little bits.
Nice and easy. Once through, catches a snapper. Off to the bottom, Pilly.
Coming up, we sample what the West Coast has to offer. This week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, we're out on Auckland's wild west coast with Muriwai local fishing legend, Jed Rads.
It's special because you can't get out there. You never know what you're going to get on the day. You don't know. You can't really phone a friend and say, where's the fishing at, or anything like that. If the day goes well, the day goes well, but Muriwai is just exciting, just the way it is.
Having located sign on the Furuno, it's time to deploy our ledger rigs. The West Coast is renowned for its sharks, and ledger rigs help you get your bait down to the snapper fast before the pesky sharks have a chance to find it.
If you wait, they will come.
They will come.
They will come.
Yeah, we're getting some attention. Oh. Come to mama.
Are you on? You're hooked?
Yeah. Kind of keep the tension on. Don't want to give them any room for that hook to slip. When it's sloppy like this, you can use the waves to help you bring the fish up. Oh yeah, nice wee snapper. Oh, it's not too bad. So now we're going to have to take this one home because, as you can see, we've got its insides coming up.
That's not a bad snap.
Yeah, it's not bad. How old were you when you first started beach launching?
I was actually quite old. All my mates were doing it for years, eh? I was made to go to school and play rugby and all that sort of stuff, and I was sort of the jealous one whose other old men would be fishing and all that sort of carry on, marlin fishing in the marlin season out here. And then I think I was probably about 18, 19 when I first got my little 14 footer.
Yeah.
And got a gate key and away we went, yeah. When it's dead flat, you can get the little boats off here, but take those opportunities, yeah.
Yeah. There was an accident here only a week ago, wasn't there?
Yeah, last week some boys turned turtle in the surf. Bit of a bad story for them, but yeah.
By the sounds of it, they didn't check. They checked the weather, and it was pretty gnarly, but they decided to go out anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a bit of Dutch courage, and 4 boys up on a little boat. They talked all themselves into it, I think, and one was saying to the other, yeah, let's go, and a couple of the mates hung back and said, no, don't go, and then the 4 that did go were met by a set out the back and came up, hit it, and saw the anchor well going over the top of them, and and that was them. But,
Ended up in hospital.
yeah. A couple of them did actually. Is that a fish? Hey, fishy. I don't want to say too much.
I don't want to say too much either. I'm like, I don't want to say, what are you calling it? How big is it? Because you just never know. We'll just wait patiently, shall we? It's a snapper. Not bad.
Oh, he's blowing up.
Bugger. Any ideas why that actually happens when we bring them up? Is that from bringing them up too fast? Or?
Just winding up. Too quick. See all his belly's all bloated. Would have grown up to be a 20-pounder, that one, but now he's dinner. Snapper.
Feeling pretty snapperish, not gonna lie. Not quite pulling too much string, but
Police again, eh?
oh yeah.
Ooh, he ain't gonna make it, that one. He's coming home for dinner.
He is. Another sweet snapper there.
Take that. This might be a snapper.
And Jed is on the other side of the boat. Just waiting for you to say, get the net.
It'd be nice if it was like that. I think it's a shark. It could be a... Hey. Got the guessing game going. Oh, it's a cockroach.
Is it? Do we need a net?
Nah. Nice little one.
Nice fish. Pop. That's a healthy looking fish.
Good condition to go back. Good
Yeah.
hook. 40 centimetres. Chuck him back. Down to the bottom.
Tackle tips and tactics brought to you by Hunting and Fishing.
When you're ledger rigging and you're using pilchards, I'm going to share with you my favourite way to hook them. As we know, they can all be really soft and squishy. So what I like to do is ensure that you put the hook in through the dark side and back out the other dark side. So the hook is nice and exposed and you've got the wee bone just running through there. So it gives it something to sort of secure onto. We'll do it again with the tail. So you've got the backbone running through here. I'm going to put the hook through and around the backbone, and the hook is exposed on the other side. So it's a relatively simple way to make sure that your pulleys stay on the line. Shut this down. Fingers crossed and catch something.
For all your fishing needs, head down to your local hunting and fishing store. Coming up, I tough it out against an angry West Coast fish.
No, I don't want to jinx it. Really don't want to jinx this fish.
This week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing, we've taken a unique opportunity to beach launch the Stabicraft and fish the relatively untouched west coast off Muriwai.
Out off Muriwai, you've got two main harbours. You've got the Manukau south and the Kaipara north. It's a big desert. There's no structure, there's nothing, there's hardly any food. The type of fishing that it is very, very seasonal. You really got to get the day for the fish, and when it's on, it can be the best fishing you've ever had, but when it's off, it can be frustrating, very frustrating, but that's the beauty of the beast, yeah. Easy, easy, Nicky.
Right,
Easy.
we're in negotiations with what I think might be a gurnard. This is gurnard territory.
It's a good gurnard. It's a gurnard. It's pulling line.
This might be my 2 kilo gurnard. Imagine that. If this is a 2 kilo gurnard, Jed's gonna be really upset.
I'd be really upset.
Oh, it's a snapper.
Oh, it's not a bad one too, eh?
Not a bad one at all.
The colour. Tag and release.
Yeah, tag and release. going to put you back in a second. No, you're just going to go back on your own.
Little snapper. He's perfect little lip hook. BMC circle hook done the trick. Snap.
Woohoo! We got to get it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Don't play around with him, get him in the boat.
Woohoo! Tasty finned little treat.
Gurnard equals dinner. Oh, mate.
Whoa!
It's a good gurnard.
It's a good gurnard. You're getting closer to your target.
Yeah,
Jed's been telling me that he's keen to catch 2 kilo gurnard. He reckons that
personal record.
personal record of his before he's 30. That's a decent gurnard.
That'd be tapping a kilo, that.
That would be tapping a kilo.
Be a nice little mount. God, ooh.
So you've come in a bit closer and we're now in about 25 metres of water. So this is one of Jed's spots catching gurnard along the coast here. And it's proving to be successful, so.
Get a line down.
Love gurnard.
Yep. Ah, it's only little. Good little wave of snapper come through though. Still not a bad snapper. Little west coaster. Down he goes. Are you going to name him?
Not yet. No, I don't want to jinx it. Really don't want to jinx the fish. Come on. Come on. The double pilly's working its magic.
I'd hate to say it.
I know. You don't need to say it.
I'm not saying a word.
Don't say it. I think I know what you're going to say. Oh, that's a snapper. Get the net, please. Oh, yeah.
Cool, calm and collective.
Yeah.
It's going spastic in the net.
All right. This is exactly what we came here for. These fish are just so much fun to catch. Unfortunately, it was gut hooked, so we're going to take it home, but that's okay. It's not going to go to waste. But we're actually losing a bit of daylight now, so we better head back. We're going to go back through the surf. Going to go home. Let's pop this in the bin.
Beautiful. Let's go.
We've had an amazing day on the water, but the excitement isn't over yet. Getting back in through the surf presents its own challenges, and it's always an adrenaline-filled ride.
Back in's just a patience thing as well, really. You gotta know your gaps, find your location on the beach where you want to come back in, chase a bar, look out for any shallow water. You don't want to stall with a wave come behind you because you'll broach and roll. But as long as you sit on the back of a wave and know what you're doing, you'll be sweet, yeah.
While Jed makes this look easy, it's only through his years of experience that he has the confidence to tackle the surf. Make no mistake, the strong currents and powerful waves of Auckland's west coast beaches are to be always treated with respect.
When we hit the sand and bail out, Nicky can hold it. I'll run up, grab the truck, come down, hook a strop on it. We'll get it out of that danger zone. The best way to do it is to drag the boat out of the water. It's easier to drag a boat out of the water than a stuck trailer. So once that's all done and dusted, we put the boat back on the trailer and easy as.
Wicked. That's all I can say. Like, completely adrenaline pumping, That was just awesome. Thank you so much, Jed. I've never actually beach launched at a surf beach like Muriwai before. That was an experience and a half. I probably wouldn't suggest to do this without someone who knows what they're doing. Jed here has been doing this for years. How many years now?
Oh, okay. Lost count, Nicky.
Lost count, yeah. Jed's a local here, so, you know, definitely go with the locals if you're going to try this one at home. But we definitely put the Staby through the test and the old Mercury Marine on the back, and yeah, they passed with flying colours. Thanks so much for coming out with us.
No worries, Nicky.
We look forward to seeing you again next week on ADOS Addicted to Fishing.
Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone.
Today I'm going to share with you one of the most easy ways for you to look after your catch. Whether you have smoked your fish like we have here or whether you have it raw, vacuum sealing is the way forward. I'm going to share with you today how easy this is. All you have to do is grab one of these bags that comes with the vacuum sealer. Simply open it up and we will grab our pieces of fish which we've smoked earlier. Look at that, so tender that it's almost falling apart. I'm going to pop it into the bag like this, and then we simply place it along this line here, close the lid, press the button. It's doing all the work for me. It's actually sucking all of the air out and it's going to keep it really moist. And what it's doing now is it's actually going along and it's actually sealing it for us. Wait for the click. There we go. And there you have it. Now this is going to stay tasty and fresh in your fridge for months, or chuck it into your freezer and you can actually pull this out in 12 months time and you can eat it as if it's today, the day after you caught it. Easy as.
Gear, Care and Catch, brought to you by Trade Zone. ADOS Addicted to Fishing adventures in confidence in our Stabicraft, powered by Mercury Marine, and we tow it around in our Photon Tunland. Hunting and fishing supply us with our Shimano tackle. We find the best fishing spots with our Furuno. We celebrate our catch with a wild buck. We keep up to date with Fishing News magazine, and it all sticks together thanks to ADOS. We're giving away more than $8,000 worth of prizes. Visit our ADOS Addicted to Fishing Facebook page to win.